The CR-V is Honda's #1 selling vehicle, and it's been around since 1995. In the 2023 model, the 6th generation got a whole new redesign, and I have to say, it looks way better than the previous generation, I think. The lines are bolder, it looks more aggressive, sportier, and more up to date than a lot of its competitors, I think. But is the new CR-V better than the #1 selling compact crossover SUV, the RAV4? My name is Dave, and you're watching Imagine Autos.
Imagine Autos, the premier video-centric car shopping portal.
Today we're looking at the 2023 CR-V EXL trim. I personally think the EXL trim is a better upgrade than the EX. The EX basic trim starts at $31,000 MSRP, while the EXL, with a lot of upgrades that I think are worth it, starts at $34,000 MSRP. Now, they do come with the hybrid versions of the EX and the EXL, but they are hard to get your hands on right now. The EX has a hybrid version called the Sport, and the EXL has a hybrid version called the Sport Touring. Now, I think if you can get your hands on the hybrid version, especially with the cost of gas, definitely take a look into that. But the EXL and the Sports Touring is the package I would recommend to take a look at. We are going over the new look, the interior, the practicality and comfort of the car, and the performance and how it feels to drive in this video. Before we get into the video, I just want to thank our friends here at Route 22 Honda in Hillside, New Jersey for lending us their car for this review today. So the front of the new CR-V looks bold and aggressive. I really like the new look. The larger Honda badge makes it really bold and fits really well with the redesign. The large geometric shaped grille and at the splitter fits really well with the new look, especially with this chrome trim right between the hood and the grille. Makes it look like it's staring down at you with a chrome unibrow. And I really like the headlights. It also looks quite aggressive. So the EXL comes with an 18-inch alloy wheels. The design, I think it's okay. It doesn't really stand out, but I feel like they could have gone with a much bolder choice, especially with everything else with the redesign. The side mirrors look nice and big so you can see what's behind you. It's got a blind spot indicator and signals. The back of the CR-V, I'm a little bit disappointed. Compared to the front, it's a bit more subdued. I would love to see a bolder, bigger badge. The side lights back here, it sort of looks like it's tired. Like it's just, that's how I see these rear lights. Let's check out the trunk. Oh, it looks quite spacious here. Quite a lot of room. You can definitely put in quite a lot of cargo in here. What happens when we drop these down? Not too bad, this is a small hump. Oh, not comfortable at all. I would have loved to see if this was a little bit flatter. So Thor is about 6'1", and he just barely fits. Actually, technically he doesn't fit. If he tucks his feet in, he probably can fit. Barely. But quite a lot of cargo space, I think. We're gonna be checking out the comfort of the rear passenger seats. Huh. It seems like there's plenty of headspace. Oh, except for that little bulge. What is that bulge? For the seatbelt? It is for the seatbelt, isn't it? Are you hitting that, Thor?
Yep.
But there is no bulge on the right side. So why don't you move over here? Do you still hit your head on that? Is that better?
Yep.
So Thor, you're about 6'1", 6'2". Looks like you got plenty of headspace. Not hitting anything. That's good. How about the leg space? How do you feel?
It's good. Spacious.
So here's the passenger side. And how much space am I taking up? Oh, actually, this is just comfortable for me. I can probably move it up just a little bit, but that's about it. But if I was your size, yeah? When can I stop? Oh, this is the furthest it goes.
Okay, I still got enough room.
You got enough room, Thor?
Yep.
So the back passenger seat is definitely big enough for Thor. It looks like the back seats have the little pocket right there. Does it have it on the other side too?
No, it does not.
Oh yeah. Is there a reason for that? Other vehicles, we also have seen this trend where there's no pocket in the back seat of the driver. Well, how about down there by the vents? Anything special there, Thor?
No chargers, just air vents. Nothing you can open.
All right, thank you, Thor. Come on out. Oh, wait. Is this automatic power windows? Yes.
Yeah.
Good. I like seeing that in more modern cars. So here on the driver's side door, we have 4 windows, automatic power windows, which is great. Changing the mirrors, but there's 2 settings for memory for seat positions, which is perfect. And I kind of like this trim. I think all it is just a design to make it look good. It serves no purpose than aesthetics, and I do like it. And really big compartments here to put in some drinks and other things. Let's take a look at the driver's side and the front. I do like this new design right across the entire front dash, but you can tell the vents are only here, here, no vents here, and then a vent here. So it's really just for aesthetic purposes, but I really do like the look. The center console, this is the new infotainment console. There is a slight delay when you press it, but it's not too bad. Compared to the 2022 Toyota infotainment systems, this one is definitely more responsive. I think this is more aesthetic. They're trying to give you the feel when you are changing to a new menu, but I'd rather it just to be quick, because when you're driving and you need to do a quick selection, you want this to be fast. Once we turn everything on, all your temperature controls are down here. It looks like it's not done up here at all. So everything here is analog. Oh, it's a warm day, so I'm gonna lower this down. But you're pretty standard. Looks like you got heated seats. That's nice. I don't need my butt to be hot today. It's a warm day. We got 2 USB charging ports, a USB-A, USB-C, which is nice. A 180 watt, 12 volt charging port. Ooh, and we got a wireless charging station right here. That seems pretty good. We got several driving modes. What modes? We have normal, econ, snow. Oh, and that's it. There's no sports mode, I guess. There's a hill assist when you're descending a hill. We have the parking brake. We have low, second, drive, no manual control. Overall, I really like the look of this. The rear view mirror, the back view. If someone sits in the middle, your view is obscured, but it looks like I have a decent view out the back. We have lights, a sunroof up here, sunglass holder. And let's take a look at the steering console. Oh, I like the steering wheel, the feel of the steering wheel. I think it's slightly smaller in diameter than the Toyotas, but the steering wheel thickness is perfect for my hands. The Toyotas I find are a bit thin, but this is perfect for me, and I like the leather. We have your standard cruise control, volume control, media controls. Looks like there is lane detection and distance detection for cars in front of you. Standard stuff here, but you can adjust the steering wheel. The center console here, it looks like that one is analog on the right and everything else on the left is digital. I think if the whole thing was digital, it would be better, but this is definitely cost saving for Honda. Let's take a look in here. What's in the center console here? A decent sized compartment. No charging ports or USBs in here. So we have a 1.5 liter inline 4-cylinder turbocharged engine that produces 190 horsepower and 179 pound-feet of torque. Now this is paired with a CVT transmission, so the acceleration is going to feel a little bit different, and its 0 to 60 time is between 9 to 10 seconds. The gas mileage for this engine is about 27 in the city, 32 in the highway, and about 29 combined. Wow. The hood of the car is quite large. It feels large from my point of view here. Oh, the steering wheel feels just right. It doesn't feel too light, it doesn't feel too heavy. I really like how it feels when I'm making turns with it so far. Let's see how well it gets on and merges. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. The acceleration on this is much to be desired. I mean, I was able to merge, but it took a while for me to even just get up to speed with the rest of the traffic. It felt a lot longer than I wish it would be. See, we're doing normal mode instead of eco, so there's no sports mode to increase its power. So maybe in the sports touring with the hybrid, it's gonna have more oomph besides just better gas mileage. Overall, the suspension right now, I mean, I feel it kind of wobble around a little bit like I'm in the ocean on a boat. So very soft suspension, oh, like right there. But we're coming up on a tight right turn, and let's see how it feels, especially with that street. It has a lot of bumps. So we're gonna feel how well the suspension absorbs all that. You know what? It eats up these bumps pretty well. Overall, much more comfortable than other cars I've driven. I do like the feel of the steering wheel. It feels nice. The cabin space feels kind of quiet. You do hear the engine as you accelerate, but it doesn't sound too bad. So let's go up to speed again and check out the cabin noise. I mean, I hear a little bit of wind. We're going about 50 right now. And I feel like if we were to hit like fast highway speeds around 70, the sounds from the outside, not too bad. The U-turn coming up, that's the part where I always feel like there's enough space for braking, but then right at the end, I'm like, nope, brake harder. So this is a good test on how the braking will be. Right here, always is shorter than I expect. Oh, the brakes are nice. It's responsive, it really slows down the car. Other cars where I had to brake over there always felt like I needed more braking power. But the turning, the cornering on the CR-V, you definitely feel the lean. Overall, a pretty easy drive with this. Feels a little boaty. The suspension is a bit soft, so you really feel the leans on the turns. Acceleration, not the greatest, but it'll do, it'll do. Just make sure you give yourself enough space when you are merging onto the highway, and I think you're good. So overall, the drive, it's good for what it is. So the new redesigned Honda CR-V is definitely worth your time checking out. There's a lot of options out there, but I really like the new bold look of the CR-V. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Imagine Autos offers you a whole new way to look at cars through videos. When you use our website or the app, you have access to video spotlights from our walk-around style footage of the exact car you're looking to purchase. So you want to look at the condition of the tires. All you have to do is click on the tire icon and the video will jump ahead to show you the car's tires. Imagine Autos helps you imagine your next car today, and our app allows users to experience augmented reality of new cars. With this feature, you can place that new car in your driveway or out on the road. So head over to imagineautos.com to see for yourself. The next big thing in car shopping. We'll catch you in the next video.